The plaque for the alternates is down in the ladies' room.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, you kill me. You really do. No. There's two O's in Goose. What?
Welcome to the iKnowBadeaux podcast.
Hey, everybody, and welcome to the iKnowBadeaux podcast. Coming at you from the Play and Trade Studios. I'm Mayor David of the city of Brainerd, and with me, as always, is my brother.
If she dies, she dies.
Yep. Says it all. Gabriel Johnson.
I've got good news about the next generation.
Let's hear it.
I was driving around today with my 13-year-old and his buddy in my back seat.
Yep.
And they were chatting about movies.
Okay.
And they brought up Happy Gilmore. And his friend said, you haven't experienced Happy Gilmore until you've watched it on DVD and watched all the bonus features.
Okay.
The kids got it.
Nice.
They know. It's all in the bonus features.
It's all in the bonus features.
It's coming. It's not long until that's a thing on streaming services.
Disney's already doing a little bit of it.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming. People want it.
I just want that as the service. Screw the movie.
Just give me the bonus
Give me the bonus features. That's all I want. Jesse from Play and Trade here with us as well once again.
Well, I woke up this morning, so I got something going on.
Okay, folks.
Hey, it's better than...
Not waking up this morning.
Is it though?
This is the Be Kind Rewind. 1986, part 2. So, Be Kind Rewind, episodes of the podcast in which we go back, take a look at an entire year. Part 1 is the regular pop culture stuff. Good episode. Double Dare.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect Strangers. Alf. Alf. I don't remember what else. Music.
Oh, yeah,
License to Ill.
License to Ill. Yeah.
Peter Gabriel's so...
Yeah,
album.
we spent a lot of time on Peter Gabriel.
We did spend too much time.
It's a good album, but
I don't know if it all made the episode. I think some of Peter Gabriel got the sledgehammer. But this episode is part 2, in which we take a couple movies and we go and do a deep dive on them. Next week is going to be the fan movies, and those will be Aliens with an S and Stand By Me.
Classic.
Two
Stephen King.
wildly different movies brought together into one cohesive message. Much like today's episode, in which we selected 2 films that are wildly different,
Fast action.
wildly different results, and yet somehow are both just as enjoyable.
Oh,
Today's episode is Top Gun and
A Big Trouble in Little China.
both of which are fantastic. Now,
Great.
Now, you love Big Trouble in
I
Little China.
adore Big Trouble in Little China.
I'm a fan of it. Surprised you didn't name any children after it.
I don't have any.
Because I love Top Gun.
If I did, it would be Egg.
Egg.
Or Egg-Braham.
Okay.
Was Top Gun an influence on naming your son?
I'm going to say it right out the gate. Absolutely 100%. He is named after both Top Gun and the Mel Gibson movie Maverick. Just a cool name. I just grown up as a young lad. Because this came out when we were 4 years old, right? So it's in our entire lives. Top Gun has existed. And then here comes the word Maverick again. And it's also a very good movie.
Yep.
Maverick from the 90s is a really good movie. It's fun. It's a good
my
time.
nephew's name is Maverick from Top Gun.
Yes.
My sister's husband is nicknamed Goose. So we got Maverick and Goose.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's kind of dumb. Why name your? I guess it's your kid. Name him the cooler character.
Yeah. Well, he's already the dumb character.
Well, he is the worst. The worst Stunek. But let's get started right away with Top Gun.
You two characters are going to Top Gun.
I feel the need for speed.
The gayest movie of all time.
You're going right for it?
I'm just gonna set that
First pitch?
Set the baseline.
First pitch. You're swinging for the fences.
Don't worry, it's gonna come back up.
Okay. Should we dig in? This has been called a gay movie. I think the first time I remember was when Tarantino went on his thing.
Yeah,
where he went after it.
That was in a different movie.
I believe it's in Reservoir Dogs.
No,
is it not?
No,
it's not.
It's not. It's not even in a Tarantino movie.
Oh, it's not.
It's in somebody else's movie, and it's just him and another character in the movie talking at a party.
Okay, I take that back. Is it? Oh, maybe it is. Maybe is it?
I think it starts with an S.
Okay, maybe I'm way off base because then I was thinking maybe it's Dusk Till Dawn. But it's definitely Tarantino talking about it.
It's Tarantino. The movie is called Sleep With Me.
Okay.
1994.
Yeah,
Okay.
It has an S in it.
There we go.
Nailed it.
Close enough. It was the same movie.
Samsonite. I was way off. I knew it started with an S, though.
But that's the first time I remember anyone going off on that tangent.
Yeah.
And then you watch the movie again. And then last night I watched the movie again. Mm-hmm. It gets gayer every time.
Every time.
Every time it gets gayer.
It's pretty gay, but I watched it with my 9-year-old.
Okay.
And
He's gay now.
Well, Gabe comes from a long line of gays.
I am very friendly to the gay community.
Gabe has multiple brothers that are gay.
Yeah, his name is Gabe.
But for a straightness aspect.
Yes.
When Tom Cruise was in Kelly McGinnis. Mm-hmm. Like, it's silhouetted, and I'm watching my 9-year-old, like, oh, okay, it's fine, it's all silhouetted. Mm-hmm. But then he started thrusting pretty fucking hard. I was like, I don't know about this.
I turned it on, and I was like, God, we should really do this for movies in the park. And then I remembered that they say 47 million times
Yes,
in this movie.
they do.
And then I remember having the exact same thought. I was like, oh, yeah, the sex scene. And then I was like, I sat there for a minute, I was like, oh, yeah, the sex scene.
The making out is fine,
Yeah.
but then the thrusting is like, it's a little too far.
Yeah, you had it cinematic. The music's going, the curtains are blowing in the background.
You see nothing but Tom Cruise's back.
That's true. No boobs. No boobs.
So I'll just finish off the gay segment for a second here because there are a couple instances in it that are like inexplicably gay.
Yeah.
The point where Goose says you have to have carnal knowledge of a girl this time, and you're like, oh, that's a funny joke. But then Tom Cruise's face is like, you fucking dude. Yeah. Tom Cruise goes, yeah, that did happen. He literally looks at him and then thinks for a second. I was like, yeah, you're right. Yeah, that happened. And that was the one where I was watching it last night, and I was like, you're not even hiding it. How did anyone not see it?
Yeah, we're 15 minutes into this movie.
Cardinal knowge of a girl this time, and then it's then his face is like, wait a minute, that's not even a joke. He's not joking. Okay, I love this movie.
It's good.
I love this, and not just like, hey, that's a fun movie. Like, this is a movie that I watch multiple times a year. I probably the most of any movie is this movie here. I just pop it on and just watch it.
Yeah, it's the shortest 100-minute movie I've ever seen in my life.
It's fantastic.
It goes so fast.
It knows exactly what it's doing. It doesn't waste its time.
Nope.
Goes from point A to point B.
Very, very, very little fat.
Yep. I've got right in front of me here, I'm seeing a couple things, but Beverly Hills Cop is behind right now on. Once again, Jesse has decorated the dais, if you will.
Thank you, Jesse.
He's got the Top Gun soundtrack on vinyl. Propping that up, though, behind it, for those of you that can't see.
Which is everybody.
Yeah,
which is everyone. He's got it propped up with movies. And quite a selection. Can I go through these real quick? Has nothing to do with 1986.
No, it's just holding up the...
Maybe Porky's. I thought maybe Porky's 2 was
Porky's
86. It's got to be close.
No, that was like 83. It was like a year after.
Yeah, it was pretty
Okay.
but
But
that's quite the stack. Now that I just grabbed some
stack
random...
that Jesse has selected. All VHSs. All VHSs. Space Camp. That might be 86. That might be 85. The Thin Red Line, which is one of the hardest films in the world to watch. Porky's 2. Beverly Hills Cop, which is what I was trying to get to. Star Trek the Motion Picture. Booty Call. And then It. The double VHS copy of It. But Beverly Hills Cop, we got our Don Simpson, we got our Jerry Bruckheimer, and this is the next step in that journey.
Yeah, they killed it with Beverly Hills Cop, and they're like, we want you to do this Navy movie.
And the director, Tony Scott, directed Beverly Hills Cop 2.
Oh, yes, I did. I did know that. Yes,
he had some good ones.
Yeah.
That's actually Ridley Scott's brother.
It's actual brother. Yes,
His younger brother.
this movie is everything I love about cinema in terms of popcorn flick, sit down and eat. This is not your we're going to grab a tissue and cry, or have a tissue and for other things.
Well, I mean,
for that matter,
people die.
People do die, but it's not. This is a popcorn flick that hits all the beats and gets you through it quick.
Yeah,
literally starts off with planes on aircraft carrier taking off.
Yeah.
And Kenny Loggins.
And Kenny. Oh, yeah.
Unbelievable. that song, you start off at the beginning in two different songs, by the way. Amazing. Song 1. And then Without Warning.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. We are off. And it is fantastic.
I was watching, my wife was doing stuff around the house. She's like, did Kenny Loggins do this whole film?
Pretty close.
I don't think he wrote Take My Breath Away.
No, that one was not his. No.
We've got the motion soundtrack here. I wonder if it actually says. I've got Kenny Loggins 1. Oh, Kenny Loggins only... This, according to this, is only 2 Kenny Loggins. I've got Danger Zone performed by Kenny Loggins. And I've got Playing with the Boys.
Playing with the boys.
Playing with the Boys by Kenny Loggins. Other than that, no more Kenny Loggins.
Was that played during the volleyball scene? Or
Oh,
during
yeah.
the locker room scene?
I think the lyrics are volleyball, playing it with the boys.
No, they're really not. Those are my lyrics that I've been singing for years.
It really sounds like
It really does.
I listened real hard and couldn't tell if he was saying it or not.
That's been my ongoing joke for decades. Volleyball. I'll tell you what, though. You shoot ourselves out of a rocket, right off that aircraft carrier, and straight into the action.
Oh, the Soviets are right there.
And what I love about this film is it does not waste its time giving you the information that you need.
Yeah.
Right? These are the guys, the bad guys?
Yep. There are bad guys up there.
Yep.
Doesn't matter.
Yep.
Doesn't matter who. You know, there's bad guys, there's good guys, there's a fight.
And not
in the
only
air.
that, nobody's been this close before. Right?
Nobody's ever seen one.
Nobody's ever seen. We don't even know what these bad guys can do.
Yeah. What are they even capable of?
They can do things. And I really appreciate that first battle isn't even a battle, right?
Yeah.
It's just 4 airplane. Let's call them airplanes.
How about jets?
Jets. Called them airplanes.
Fighter jets.
Fighter jets. I don't even want to attempt to say what specific jet it is.
It's an F-14
I-14
Tomcat.
Tomcat.
I'm gonna say that, but then
Going
at
up
the
against a
same time,
MiG-28.
have you met the internet? There's
Yeah.
a 0% chance that that's right.
Right.
Even if it was right, it's wrong.
Well, technically, the MiG-28 never existed. They just made it up for the film.
That's why no one's ever seen one before. Never been this close before. But I love that they just fuck with each other, and then that's just enough to set the tone to get us where we need to be, which is Mirror Man.
And the upside down,
Yes.
flick him off.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
With the Polaroid?
Yes.
Yeah, come
on.
Yes.
Yes.
Do you know the pilot that flicked him off that was flying that plane actually went on to be a pretty prominent NASA astronaut?
Okay. So did they actually flip him upside down? Because clearly they're not doing that. You know?
Right.
But did they just flip the footage, or is he actually upside down in that?
Good question. Probably should have looked into that.
Yeah.
Somebody look it up. You guys have phones. Somebody look that up.
That was a big part of that. You went vertical.
Well, that's the other thing that I didn't like in the film, because they show him just being, they're horizontal, one on top of the other, but they're really in an inverted dive. So why not just turn the camera?
An inverted dive.
Inverted, yeah. That's what it
That's
was.
about the gayest maneuver I've ever heard of.
Calm down. We're not just gonna call it the gayest movie ever. I just watched Masters of the Universe. Pretty gay, and also just as enjoyable.
Yeah, we thought the 80s were grooming us to be Navy airmen and whatnot, but they were just grooming us to be gay.
Give it up. Okay, let's knock them all out of the park right now. Okay.
I'd like to bust your butt, but I can't.
Yes, the target-rich environment is target-rich with men. Okay. Yes, Tarantino
Very
told us
handsome,
that.
very strong men.
Yeah.
Yeah, half the movie's filmed in a locker room.
Not only is half the movie filmed in the locker room, half the movie is filmed in the locker room with like one dude with his leg up on the bench with his balls in another guy's face. We can say that. We can just say it.
After Tom Cruise has a bad flight or whatever, when he, again, puts the leg up on the bench, back to the camera, ass out a little bit.
A little pouty. There's a lot of Captain Morgan in this with towels.
Yeah. Yep.
The guy that leans in and says, stop teasing me, again, it's supposed to be a joke, but it comes off less like a joke the more I watch it.
Yeah, in the context of the movie, that is not a joke.
It's not a joke.
Yeah.
I get that you're trying to say it's a joke, but where's the punchline? Where are we going with here? Oh. Okay, are we done now? Have we gotten rid of them all? Do you got one more?
We'll see.
Oh, Jesus Christ. For the rest of us, let's lay off it, please.
This gives me a hard on.
At the end of Vietnam, that ratio was back up to 12-1.
Don't tease me.
Fantastic, right? I love that I got to give you your shot. And then the music swells, and then we're on to what the actual movie is, which is these guys are going to train to be the best.
The best.
The best.
The Top Gun.
The Top Gun.
Which is a real training school.
And it's a cool concept. Again, it's one of those things that just came from someone reading an article, right? You read the article, you're like, that's cool.
Oh, that's a thing?
We should write a thing about that. And then the logistics of doing that are very difficult, right? You're now going to go shoot a dogfight movie with jets. That
real jets.
Real jets. Real aircraft carriers.
Yeah.
They actually worked with the Pentagon. They gave the government like almost $2 million to use the jets and the aircraft and stuff.
Which doesn't always happen because we talked about just a few years prior to this. Your Red Dawn. Government isn't letting you use those. Apocalypse Now. Government isn't letting you use those. You've got to get things from other governments.
Right. They had to convince the government, like, no, we're pro-government in this movie.
Yes.
We're not anti-government.
But it is. I'm not going to lie. Flying a whatever, in this it's Navy. As a kid, I had no idea that this was Navy. I couldn't figure that out. To me, it's in the air. It's Air Force.
Air Force.
Yeah. It's Air Force. It flies. What do you mean? They're in boats. They're not flying around in boats. So great recruiting material, right? As a kid, yeah, that's probably the coolest thing you can possibly do.
Oh, my 9-year-old's been wearing aviators, a white T-shirt, and blue jeans for like 2 weeks.
Because he watched it one time.
Watched it one time.
Yes, it's awesome. It's awesome.
I think that's where my obsession with aviators started.
And they do a great job with it, right? Because the idea that they're in a school makes it so that, we're not going and dying or killing other people. We're doing drills. And that's a great concept for a film like this, where you only have 2 missiles that you are allowed to shoot. This entire movie is shot with only 2 missiles.
Oh, really?
If you watch it, that same shot gets reused a lot. A lot.
Oh, the missile just leaving the wing? It's the same shot?
For the real ones, yes. But they also then were like, well, we need a couple more missiles than that. So they made some models and shot them off that looked so real that the U.S. government had an investigation.
They thought they were blowing up their planes?
We said, We gave you 2 missiles to shoot.
Where'd you
We
get the
see
others?
all these other missiles. Whose missiles are those? So there was actually a Navy investigation to find out where the extra missiles came from.
Nice.
Yeah. But really, it was just a lot of. I mean, if you really watch it, it's the same shot over and over and over again, and then they, put a couple extra bottle rockets in there.
Sure.
Shot a couple off. But it's a very effective way of doing a film like that, right? You're not shooting a bunch of missiles because you're in training.
Right.
You're not trying to blow up the
Right.
jet.
You're just getting
a
them on
lock on
spot
it.
lock and you're done.
And then, damn it. Game over.
Yep, got me.
Yep.
Bingo, Maverick's dead. You're out of there, kid.
Favorite character in the film, other than Maverick, obviously,
It's Iceman.
is Iceman.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Kilmer guy.
Okay.
Goose.
Okay.
Goose is fun.
This is why I'm asking. This is why I'm asking.
Yeah, Goose is that fun sidekick, silly buddy guy.
Yeah. That dies.
Yeah, he's
Spoiler alert.
He's the guy that's damn good at what he does.
Yeah.
But he's just having a good time doing it.
Yeah.
It seems like the kind of guy you would actually want in the back of your jet.
Right.
Especially because this film does a great job of saying, like, these pilots are just cocky little sons of bitches, right?
Especially Iceman. What a piece of shit.
Oh, yeah. He was
he's
a dick.
He's ice cold. Does everything by the book. Gabe just did the teeth. The teeth.
I don't like you because you're dangerous.
That's right. Ice, man. I am dangerous.
But I'm surprised by that. So you're an Iceman. You're a goose. You're a goose. This side of the table, Iceman. I'm gonna get right on there as well.
You are Iceman.
Iceman to me is maybe cooler than Maverick. Even maybe. I just like
he was a better pilot for sure.
Oh, I don't know. The one shot, he won't get out of the fucking way.
Whose name is on the plaque?
the plaque for the alternates is in the ladies' room. I am a huge Val Kilmer fan. I do love Tom Cruise as well. I really do. Tom Cruise is awesome. I think Tom Cruise does a great job in his films. He's a little wonky. He's a little wacky. But in terms of like going and watching a Tom Cruise film,
He goes hard. He puts it all in.
Yeah,
he's obsessed with doing his own stunts.
He's silly, but he's so good in everything he does.
He's one of those actors that just comes prepared, right? He knows exactly what the role takes, and he nails it every time.
Yeah.
There's very few Tom Cruise movies that I don't enjoy. Val Kilmer is interesting because he's a totally different guy. Like, just you go back and watch some of the stuff. There's a great, I think it's called Val, the documentary. After he had got cancer, there's a great documentary about him and his family, and it's really cool.
That's
it's
that's
so
really
good. It's really good to see these guys like go be fathers. You don't think about that. They're just living in like a secluded area in California, just trying to raise a family. And just kind of a hippie, right? But in this, doesn't come across that way at all. He plays this character so well.
He didn't want the part. He read the script and said that script is silly. I don't want to do that. I'm not pro government. I don't want to promote the military.
And then,
but he was contractually obligated to the studio to do a part, so he was in.
Which is also awesome. The studios need to do a much better job of that. No, you will do this one,
Yeah,
or you'll do the next one. And guess what the next one is? And then they just make up some movie that isn't even going to happen. It's just some terrible movie. It's like you can do the cool movie that makes a bunch of money,
or you can star in Cats.
I would watch Val Kilmer in Cats. Just kidding, I would not. But one of my favorite actors of all time.
That was real close.
Yeah,
that was real close.
It was close. It was.
Yes, you would.
You had to get out ahead of that. No, I wouldn't.
Oh, my goodness. Iceman, fantastic. Goose, fantastic. Does a great job.
Just fun.
Fun character. He's the one that you can tell, like, you kind of forget these are jobs as well.
Yeah.
They beat that in your head a little bit right at the beginning with Cougar. Cougar, like, I lost my edge. And then I thought about that in this last viewing. It's like, yeah, because as a kid, you kind of think like, oh, he's just done. Like, see you later, gone. But then you're like, oh, he probably just went and became some other kind of guy in the Navy.
Yeah, now he's just a pencil pusher.
Yeah, this is a Navy guy.
Now he's in a submarine. He's not in the skies.
Yeah, he's just not in the skies because these are the guys with the edge. But you don't really think about that as these are jobs, right? And these guys have a job to go do. And the fighter pilots are super aggressive dickheads, and they do a great job of showing that.
And they ought to be. They ought to be.
They have
full
the right to be
testosterone and
cocky. That
machismo.
is-
Yeah.
Anybody who flies a warplane is a badass.
Yes. Maybe one of the most badass.
Yeah.
But the character behind him should be a little bit more calm, cool, and collected.
Yeah,
right?
level it out.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the navigations guy. That's the guy that's got to make sure that everything's like, you go do the thing. Go get him, Mav.
Yeah.
And I'm back here just making sure we've got everything in order. But I do like that connection then that they do where he's just like, I'm just trying to graduate. You know? Goose is just trying to graduate.
And then he bonks his head and dies.
Bonks his head.
Yeah, didn't he hit his head on the canopy when he was ejecting?
That was maybe the dumbest cut of the whole movie. It's not very good, but it happened.
Is that a thing? Does that happen?
Oh, it has to have happened at least once. I mean, you have to assume that it's happened.
Yeah. Well, how would the U.S. government allow that to be shown?
Oh, yeah.
Hold on. The safety measure when you need to escape a crashing plane will kill you?
Yeah.
But I imagine maybe it happened in like 1940 or something. But in 1986, by then, the ejector button would have launched the top off, and then there would have been a delayed reaction to the person being shot out from the jet, not shoot the guy out into the glass.
Yes, but we're in a dead spin. So instead of, jet go forward, this is jet just spinning in one place like a top. Gabe, the rules of physics say that canopy stayed right there. That you went, it went up, and then it just floated above you.
I don't know if it was as heavy as the jet.
It'd be interesting to see if there were ever any instances of that. But lo and behold, Goose is dead.
It's gone.
Gone. Tearjerker, did it get you?
A little bit. It was sad. Tom Cruise was upset, but he wasn't like super upset in the locker room.
Well, he's a stoic warrior.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get when he went to like Goose's house and got his dog tags and stuff. That was a weird one too.
Yeah.
Something about handing it off to the next. I don't. Yeah.
Like Goose's wife and family is like sitting on the couch all sad, and he just walks in and grabs the dog tags.
I do think you are,
it is
you are
weird
right
that he
about
got
that.
to keep that.
Yeah, you are right about that. Because like that's a family thing.
Mm-hmm.
And my wife's brother's dog tags are sitting literally right on our mirror in our bathroom.
Yeah, call me crazy, but I think those belong to his son.
And I think, and I will.
Did he ever give it to the son?
I think
in
he
the second
doesn't.
one?
I think he gives him to. No, he throws him into the ocean at the end.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, that's right.
You are right about this. As a man who looks at dog tags every single day for a deceased brother, right? That's pretty crazy. Actually, you're kind of knocking me off balance a little bit here with that, because that is crazy.
Yeah.
You went in. These are mine now.
You didn't say a damn thing. You walked in, dug around the dresser, stole some shit, and walked out.
And then threw him in the ocean.
Yep.
And the best part is,
he's moved on.
I've solved my problems.
Yeah.
My problems are gone.
How symbolic.
Jesus Christ.
Talk about gay.
Way to step on it. Way to step on it. Yeah, that's crazy. Never in my life did I think about that, Gabe. I was like, yeah, he takes his buddy's dog tags. No, you don't take your buddy's dog tags.
Yeah.
He has a family.
Especially from the family.
Yeah, the family that's there that you just went and talked
sitting
to
on the couch.
Yeah, you didn't have to go lie to them later. Like, I have no idea what happened to the dog tags. I have zero idea where those went.
Literally in my pocket.
Where could their
right
dog
now.
tags have went? I have no idea. Yeah, that's pretty wild. That's an interesting observation there. Because that's a pretty dick move. I feel bad. Because not only that, the movie does a great job of his family's there, right? The family's there when he dies.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah, they're living on base.
they're living on base. The family has arrived. They're there. They weren't there before because, he moved, right? He's over here. Now he's over here. The family moves. The family's there. Then he dies. And Tom Cruise
And
is
you
like,
get nothing.
Yeah, Tom Cruise is like, these are mine. This photo and these.
His underwear.
Wildly specific. What? I don't even know how I'm going to cut around this episode. I don't even know how I'm going to cut around this episode. I think we could probably move on from Top Gun, to tell you the truth. After you guys have done nothing but sully this movie's name.
$15 million budget.
Yes.
$360 million in the box office.
Yeah.
Biggest movie of 1986.
That's crazy, but $15 million is all.
It's tiny, because I think this is where we're going to transition as well, because yes,
we have a bigger budget film to talk about.
$15 million was all the budget was. Opening weekend they did $8.2 million. The domestic gross $180 million. Worldwide, this 356 to 360 million. Okay.
Just pick one.
Pick one. You could have said anything, and I wouldn't have known.
Yeah.
I needed one that. Yeah, I was looking at that earlier too. I was like, what?
And that's all. I mean, it isn't when you're into 360 million. Like $4 million's not a big deal, but it's a wide range here. But it's not that wide of a range.
Over 360 million.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 350 plus million would have been fine for me. Number one movie in 1986.
Yeah.
But its budget wasn't as big as
Big Trouble in Little China.
Well, there was Big Trouble in Little China.
$25 million budget.
And only went on to make
11
million. Now, here's the numbers I want to put side by side here, okay? 15 million Top Gun budget. 25 million Big Trouble Little China budget. Domestic gross, 180 million. 11 million. Worldwide gross, 360 million. 11 million.
They didn't get any international release.
It says limited.
It wasn't big in China.
Limited international. Oh, it says limited international data. So I thought it said run, but it says data. Yeah, this film here, I think it's a great combo to do with Top Gun because they're both very similar in a lot of ways, and then both could not be any more different in a ton of ways. And more than anything, this is a gigantic flop that becomes a cult classic. And the other one is literally the biggest movie of the entire year.
One of the biggest movies ever.
Yeah. And honestly, truthfully, it is, of all the movies I've ever consumed, it is the movie that I've consumed the most times. Because sometimes I'll just turn it on. What's going on? We're sitting on a Saturday. Just turn on Top Gun. Who cares? Let's go. And then every time I'm excited. Movie's over. It's done before you're done with your coffee. You know, we blew some stuff up at the end. We're good to go. But Big Trouble in Little China is a little bit different. I remember the first time that Scott saw this film, or at least the first time that I know of him seeing this film. You sent me a text or called me right after and said that you had fallen asleep during this film.
Yeah.
And then
you feel exactly like the main character of the movie throughout most of the movie. You go, what the hell is going on?
Scott went to sleep with a trucker that has driven into Chinatown and woke up with gods or thunder gods and literal demons.
And floating head
eyeball things.
Radios.
So weird.
Scott just sends me a text and he's like, I fell asleep during Big Trouble in Little China. What the fuck? Just wakes up to absolute chaos.
It's ridiculous.
And then since then have just absolutely fallen in love with
this
film.
Oh my God, it's so great.
Yeah.
But also ridiculous.
Yeah, absolutely ridiculous.
Bonkers.
But it works because the main character of the movie never has any fucking idea what's going on.
Everybody else knows what's happening.
Yeah.
Everybody else knows what's happening and is invested in Chinatown and lives there, and he has no idea. And
half of his dialogue is questions. I'm like, who's that? What's happening? Call the cops.
The best part of this movie is when the guy goes, don't look. And he goes, too late.
Yeah, I already did. Don't look, Jack. I already did.
Oh, God.
Don't look, Jack. I already did. No, I won't.
So this is a great film in that the character that is your lead is not the main character.
No.
He's the sidekick.
He's the sidekick.
Yeah, he thinks he has main character syndrome. He thinks he's hot shit.
Yes.
And he's the main guy, but he never has any idea what's going on. Meanwhile, his buddy is leading the way through everything, beating everybody up.
And I think that's why this film works so well with Top Gun, because they're very similar in their bravado.
Yeah.
You know, Maverick and our
Jack Burton.
Jack Burton are very similar in their attitudes and their belief in themselves.
You know what Jack Burton knows.
Only one of them accomplishes things and one does not. I think my favorite part of how they wrote and delivered this character, though, is that he's not necessarily a bumbling idiot.
Right.
He's just inconsequential.
Right. He just doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah.
He's completely out of his element.
Yes.
But he still has some leadership qualities, I suppose.
He does, but he has some bumbling idiot qualities.
He had
It's
a
like
couple.
at the start of
Yeah.
the final battle.
Yeah.
He accidentally shoots the ceiling and the rocks knock him out.
That was the best part.
Yeah, and actually, I'll argue against that. I thought that's when they took it too far, because like I thought they had a sweet spot until he literally knocks himself out before the last fight.
Yeah,
It was the best.
I love just the little tiny things throughout, where he'll open a door, and there's a bunch of people on the other side.
Yeah.
We may be trapped.
3, 2, 1. Ah! We may be trapped. Hide!
Ready? Follow the leader. 1, 2, 3. We may be trapped.
Like, who put this guy in charge?
It's awesome. It's awesome. He himself believes that he is the
hero.
The hero, and it starts off with him on his ham radio, on his CB, just talking to...
Just like Jack Burton always says.
I never drive farther than my headlights while he's eating a mean burrito.
What I think is great about that is he's driving a truck, and he never is talking to anybody. He's like just radio broadcasting to whomever is listening. And he never lets off the button and just does the longest, most ridiculous
It's a radio program.
radio program. And you just, it's one of those things where you're just like, somebody's on the other end. He's like, take your finger off the button.
Yeah. Rick!
That's exactly what it reminded me of.
The Walking Dead parody.
Dead parody where there's the puppet that's like, take your finger off the button.
Rick, you're a cop. You know how walkie-talkies work.
Take your finger off the button. Take your finger off the button. Great film. Fantastic film.
So much fun.
It's really fun. It's super funny.
Yeah.
I don't think it's for everyone by any means, but it is actually really funny if you sit down and watch it and just let it do its thing.
Yeah.
I thought it was a serious movie. I'd never seen it. This is the first time I consumed it.
That's the best thing about it.
I thought it was a serious movie, but by the end of that first battle in the alley around his truck, it's like, okay, I'm in for this. They're just having fun.
Yeah, who are they? Well, who are they?
What is this?
Who was that? I ran him over. What happened?
Oh, jeez.
All right, where's my truck? I'm out of here. Then he gets caught on the fucking phone with his insurance. You're like, no, it just looked up Burton. He can't even get his insurance right.
He's trying to make an insurance claim.
My favorite.
And his truck that's been stolen. That's him. Meanwhile, there's an actual ghost demon guy.
And they're sitting at the table discussing how this is happening and what they need to do while he's on the phone.
They're discussing how literal gods are coming down and shooting lightning, and he's over there going, but my truck.
Yeah. And the one guy says to him, China is here. He goes, what the hell does that mean?
What does that even mean?
So this film is a combination of Kurt Russell and Carpenter.
See, I
John
was wanting
Carpenter?
to do a martial arts movie. This was his martial arts movie.
This was his martial arts movie, which the Asian community was split. I'm not going to say whether or not you should or should not be offended to anything. Whatever, be offended if you so choose. I don't typically get offended to things, but I'm also not Asian, and don't have a stance in it. I will say that I did find it very ironic and funny that there were two sides of that argument. One side said, this movie is terrible and should be boycotted. And the other side said, this movie is great and should be watched and celebrated. Both Asian, both sides of the community. Neither one had seen the fucking movie.
Right.
Neither one had even seen the fucking movie.
Well, and I watched the commentary or listened to the commentary, and Kurt Russell talks about there was some, blowback from some parts of the Asian community. And I kind of agree with him, where he points out that Jack Burton was the idiot.
Yes.
Yeah.
All of the Asians, all of the Chinatown residents, they were all the smart people who knew what they were doing and moving everything along, while he was just bumbling around.
The actual main characters of the film are, for the most part, Asian. The bumbling idiot is inconsequential. It's not even that he's bumbling, it's that he does not matter almost at all.
No, they would have. The movie would have ended the same way without him.
Yes, it is absolutely one of those movies where it does not matter if he participates or not. There'd be less semis, that's for sure. But other than that,
fewer questions.
Fewer questions.
But I did find it really funny and like listening to that and like seeing that there was blowback with it and everything, and then. That's how the world works, though, folks. I just want you to know that that's how the world works. Everyone that is up in arms doesn't actually have an opinion on it because they don't even know what the fuck they're talking about.
They haven't consumed it.
They haven't consumed
have an
it.
opinion.
And they all agreed to it at the time. I went back and was reading news articles on it because I was like, I want to like kind of, just dive into what was the arguments and that sort of thing. And both sides agreed to having not seen it. One side was just getting paid by the studio. We gave you a bunch of money, so now will you please just be on our side? And the other side just was like, we're not going to consume this. Well, then don't have an opinion on it at all.
Yeah, you don't have to. Nobody did.
Yes.
It wouldn't make you very unique.
That's the other thing. Nobody saw it, so who fucking cares? Who fucking cares?
Go off and rule the universe from beyond the grave. Indeed. Or check into a psycho ward, whichever comes first, huh?
Huge bomb. Huge bomb.
But then.
And this is my favorite part of this film. This is maybe one of the first instances of VHS saving and creating a cult classic.
Yeah.
Prior to this, we've talked about it in our chronological listing. This is when VHS hit mainstream. 1985 is probably when that's when we're reaching the top of the initial spike, right? People are actually starting to purchase
these
these
affordable
things.
And people are having them in their homes.
Disney Vault is created. The Blockbuster is created. Those are both 1985. Most of the major companies have come on board. VHS is available because they know they can make money. This is a perfect example of, well, why don't we just throw it on VHS and see what happens? And it turns out when you let people watch a fun movie, people enjoy it.
Yeah.
Which is really cool because it's very similar to how the 90s had DVD and how you could make money on a movie just on DVD.
Yeah.
But this is, I think, and I'm not going to say it's the first one, but it's one of the first instances of this actually happening.
It would have to be one of the first, yeah.
Yeah, where it was a bomb of the level that it was to becoming something that is beloved.
And I still don't get where they spent the $25 million.
Right.
I mean,
just in the
some of the action scenes, is it on trampolines for the...
trampolines and wires.
I love that. I love it when they're both going sideways and swinging at each other. That's one of my favorites. Actually, I would say probably the lightning effects.
Lightning effects for sure.
So the lightning effects, you go back and you watch films that have that stuff. It looks cool. Well, you want to know what that is? That's someone going on and drawing that on the actual film.
Huh?
So you draw it separately and then you put it over top of it, but you basically have to go frame by frame and draw all that lightning. Super expensive. I would say that's a large portion of it. The second portion of it is that's a gigantic set.
Yeah.
You pulled the semi into a gigantic set. And that's your Chinatown. I think that's hilarious. Kurt Russell had to learn to drive.
Yeah. Actually had to learn how to drive an 18-wheeler.
Because he had to be able to pull it into the set. And I'm just going to tell you right now that if I was an actor and you told me to do that, I'd be like, I think this is the scene where I'm going to push back on a little bit.
I think I'm more of a Camaro guy.
Yeah, why don't you have me have like just a wagon I pull or something? driving a big ass.
Big rig.
Yeah, big rig right into the middle of the set.
Yeah, and it's tight.
It's super
real
tight. It's real tight. And then having to hit your mark, because that's the other thing you don't think about.
I think in the commentary, they actually say it's like, yeah, we figured that was good enough.
Mostly around the corner.
Almost got in there. Whatever, it's fine.
Yeah, we'll push it forward by hand. Fantastic film. I'm a big Kurt Russell fan.
Mm-hmm.
That's also an interesting story to me. I think you think about Kurt Russell now, and he's just kind of been around, right?
Yeah.
Kurt Russell was a Disney kid.
He was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
He was a Disney trained actor.
Yeah.
That then had a lull, and he was worried about doing this film because his other films were bombing.
Yeah, he had like 2 or 3 like bombs in a row.
And he was worried.
This is number 4.
Yeah.
And he was worried that it was going to bomb again.
Mm-hmm.
And somehow then his career bounces back.
Yeah. Well, and John Carpenter just said, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care about that. I want this is a character that I want you to play. I don't, past successes or failures be damned.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun.
Well, I was telling Jesse that the other day, that it reminds me a little bit of like Justin Timberlake. Like we grew up with Justin Timberlake and
boy band Timberlake.
Boy band. You're just like, I fucking hate that guy.
Yeah.
And then for a long time, you're like, oh, he's trying to get into movies and stuff. And you're like, that guy's stupid. So I would have never seen anything that he was in. And then he went on SNL. And then you're like, God damn it, he's kind of funny.
Yeah. How is he funny?
I kind of like this guy now, this idiot that I didn't like. And then a few years later, I was buying cologne, and I'm wearing Justin Timberlake. He's right on the package.
I had Bieber in my head.
Okay.
And I could not figure out what the hell you were talking about. No, Timberlake. Timberlake, absolutely.
Yeah. Timberlake is, and that's kind of how I feel. Now, granted, Timberlake hasn't went on to have like a gigantic movie career or anything, but it's very similar to that. I can see in a mindset of someone that grew up with him doing wacky Disney films.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden he's trying to be a serious actor. He's like, get this guy out of here. I ain't going to see this. I'm going to see the Big Trouble in China film. I ain't going to see that with Disney Russell. No.
Yeah.
Ain't doing it. And then it bombed.
Yeah.
And somehow he ends up on the other end of it okay.
Yeah, he's Herb Brooks.
He is Herb Brooks.
I know somebody who's related to Herb Brooks.
We've never heard that before.
I don't know anything about that.
Jesse, what's your take on this one? You're sitting quietly. What's your take on this?
Oh, I love this movie.
Yeah.
It's great. It's just one of them fun movies you put in, and yeah, because I hadn't watched it. I'd seen it a long time ago. I remember watching it and going back and watching it. Forgot just how much of more of a zany kind of movie it is. And it's, I'm like,
Super
I thought this
zany.
was more of just a straight action movie, but no.
Oh, no.
No, it is not.
This movie literally gets funnier every single time you watch it.
Yeah, I watched it twice, and I didn't want to bring it back to the studio today. It's like, I got a couple more watches in me.
Yeah, I think it's fantastic. So it was initially pitched, it was supposed to be just like a Western. This is like he's a Western drifter.
Yeah.
And then it eventually kind of formed its way into what it is, which is also kind of cool because, if you think of it that way, I've seen that film before.
Yeah.
The Western Drifter.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Instead, we go into Chinatown and the mysticism.
Yeah, no, it's a martial arts magic movie.
Martial arts magic movie. I can see why it failed in 1986. Come on, guys. Come watch my martial arts magic
It's
movie.
a Western-inspired martial arts magic movie.
Yeah.
Well, and the original Western was going to be set in like the 1800s. Like, no, let's just set it today in Chinatown. Let's go.
Yeah, you know what would be cheaper? Lightning that we have to draw in.
It's funny rewatching that. I go, God, that's Raiden.
Yeah, well,
yeah.
I think that's what's really cool about this is the influence that this had on things going
That
forward.
was literally the influence.
Well, and it opened the gate for people to go back and watch that stuff that already existed, right? All that stuff in Japan and in China, all those films that were getting made. And then people were like, oh, this stuff is interesting. And there's tons of stuff that's in this film that is directly from those cultures and that history of film.
Yeah.
Right? The the guy's coming down riding the lightning bolt, which I'm gonna say they didn't quite execute very well. He's supposed to be riding the lightning bolt down
like a pole.
Like he's holding it, like he's holding the lightning, and the lightning is lowering him. Didn't work out so well. I don't know if the 20 million didn't go into that part. But yeah, the hats, because it is Raiden. The character of Raiden just is straight up inspired directly from.
Yep,
this.
that
100%.
Yeah. One of the other characters was inspired by one of those people in the movie too. There were 2 characters.
Okay.
From Mortal Kombat. There were direct
Cool.
inspirations.
Interesting. I
Big
wonder
trouble.
who the other one would have been. There's like that ape, like Sasquatchy creature.
Baraka. You have technology, boys.
Gigantic ant.
You can just look it up. You can grab your phone and you can look it up. I know that sucks. I'm going to pull back the curtain a little bit to people that are out there like watching us. There's so many instances in which these dingleheads are on their phone, and most of the time they're actually looking things up, but usually it just looks like they're texting. And there are many instances where I have to cut around them to make it look like they're actually interested in what we're talking about. Because the beauty of doing like a 1 minute clip on the internet is you have no idea that what has happened for the hour and a half that we've been talking.
Yeah.
The one guy just commented on our Miami Vice stuff, and he said, if these guys watched more than in one episode, then maybe they would have found out they liked it.
Yeah.
And my response was, if this guy would have watched more than a 1 minute clip, he probably would have heard us say we love it.
Yeah, what the
Talk about a couple more episodes.
Yeah. How about you just click 1 more minute there, bud?
The soul-stealing sorcerer is a direct analog. Sorry, Shang Tsung, the soul-stealing sorcerer, is a direct analog to the ancient shape-shifting and powerful David Lo Pan.
You know what? Yeah. Shape-shifting even. Didn't even think about that. So yeah, directly inspires characters within one of the biggest franchises of the 90s.
Yeah.
And David Lo Pan was awesome.
It's pretty great.
The first time you hear his voice.
Hey, that's Poe's dad from Kung Fu Panda. It is. And the little pencil pusher guy from Mulan. He does those voices.
Who are these people? Friends of yours, huh? Now, this really pisses me off to no end.
Yeah, this film is fantastic. Let's finish it off with just talking real quick, because we love to talk about the behind-the-scenes stuff. This has one of the best commentaries.
So good.
It's so good. It is just Kurt Russell and John Carpenter.
Just a couple of buddies.
Just hanging out.
Just shooting the shit. Just every once in a while talking about what's happening. Yeah, when it's, they stay pretty good for the first like 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Talking about what it was like to make the movie and a little bit of what's happening on screen. But then it's like, how's your kid?
Yep. They literally
still playing hockey.
They literally just turn to each other and just start having a conversation, and then notice that they're supposed to be doing a commentary, and they go, "We should probably talk about the movie."
Yeah, actually, we should probably talk about what's happening on the screen.
But it is actually really enjoyable because it feels like you're just hanging out with two people that created this product.
Yeah, which is directly next to Venture Brothers commentary. It's exactly like listening to a Venture Brothers commentary. Just the two people that were most influential in making this movie, just hanging out and talking a little bit about the movie, but just kind of getting in the mindset of the creators.
Yeah. And it was for the DVD release, so it was 15 years after they made the movie. They're going back and just memories.
And I think that's one of the cooler things about that time frame of DVD releases, right? It's this is a new thing that we do.
Yeah.
We go and we do these commentaries, but there's time removed between them.
Right. It's not like Dodgeball.
Yes.
You know, it's like you made the movie, now we got to record the commentary.
Yes.
We made the movie 15 years ago.
Yes.
And now we got to go talk about it.
We got to go talk about it.
And now it's just going to be just reminiscing. Reminiscing the whole time.
And Kurt Russell is fantastic because he just laughs the whole time.
The whole time.
The whole time he's laughing. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh. He's got this great laugh where it never actually leaves his mouth. It's like he holds his laugh in his mouth. Fantastic film. Both of these films are just great. And they're indicative of where we are in the 80s in that we're introducing these new concepts and stuff, right? The 80s film is so much different than a 70s film. It's so much different. And these are both just kind of pioneering where we're going. Obviously, with Top Gun, we had already had Beverly Hills Cop, right? That Jerry Bruckheimer, Don Simpson style of film had already existed, but they almost perfect it with this. So much so that when they went to do the next version with Tony Scott, Days of Thunder, the people just are like, it's just the same film.
It literally is. It has the same feel.
The problem is that you had the same director and the same lead actor doing the same beats.
Yeah.
So yeah,
in dangerous situations.
Yeah, it feels very similar. If you go back and watch, movie. It's not the same story, but then it's
we'll watch Days of Thunder. We'll
every Jerry Bruckheimer film is the same. Every single one. Con Air, The Rock, same goddamn movie.
Those are the
same goddamn movie.
I couldn't tell you which is which.
But I love both, right? And it's very similar with Days of Thunder and Top Gun. But that formula that then launches still happening. Jerry Bruckheimer stuff is still happening and still making millions of dollars. And same with this whole subsect of a culture that then gets introduced to these things. And it's part of the problem I have with people when they get offended about stuff, right? You're mad because a white guy directed a film starring a white guy about something that you feel that they shouldn't be involved with. But then it introduces people to all of this subsect and subculture that then creates that into the next thing.
But they kind of invented all of the Chinese mysticism too.
The biggest problem that people had with it was the mysticism, right?
Oh yeah, foreigners are magic.
Screw that. You know what?
I would love
it.
Yeah.
White people are magic? Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
We created a whole Western civilization.
We're magic folks. Between the two films, let's go. Which one would you watch right now if given the chance?
I would say Big Trouble in Little China.
Okay.
I think the unique perspective of the lead character being the sidekick is just fun. It's just really cool to watch that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would tend to agree, but that's not taking anything away from Top Gun because Top Gun is Big Trouble in Little China. You have to invest a little bit more to kind of really get what's happening.
You have to pay attention.
Whereas Top Gun is just you pop it in, you go make a sandwich, and you come back and oh yeah, I get it.
Yeah. Still Top Gun.
Still Top Gun.
Yeah, you have to watch Big Trouble.
Otherwise, you say, "What the hell is going on?"
Yeah, you can, or else you are Jack Burton. What is happening here?
Where's my truck? I will say this: you are 100% correct about Top Gun in that you can probably just get up and walk away for a little bit. Because I did that last night. I went in and poured a soda and came back. And now, granted, I've seen this movie hundreds of times.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can dip out for a minute and not get lost in the plot. If you shut your eyes for a second, as Scott Badeaux will tell you, reopen your eyes at a different part of Big Trouble in Little China, you don't know what the fuck is going on. And it is wild from one scene to the next.
It is so wacky, so unique.
It is very much so. I'm going to stick with Top Gun mostly because, again, it is the film that I have consumed more times in my life. And it honestly is. If I get up on a Saturday and the family goes and is doing something and I'm just going to kill some time, instead of trying to find something to consume, I will turn Top Gun on and just let it go. And then every fucking time I'm excited by the time I shut it off.
Yeah.
You're
excited 90 seconds in because it starts with the little kind of score or whatever. And then
that transition from the initial just and just a little bit. It's early morning, folks. Oof.
On the flight deck.
And to instant transition of, oh no, and then they take off.
Yep.
And they don't just kind of take off, they take off. They go. And we go. And we fucking Kenny Loggins.
Yep.
Hard. Two great films, two wildly different films, but yet somehow connected, not just by the year, but also by just the mysticism of 1986. We will be back next week with the fan films, the fan selections, Stand By Me and Aliens. I think that's going to be a wonderful combination. I have no idea how we're going to pull those two together, but that's kind of the fun of doing two films like this is it's the same year. That's how they're connected.
Yeah.
Beyond that, we'll see what other connections we
figure
can
it out.
find, or figure out how they're wildly different. And then after that, we're back into the loop, getting into 1987. 87 is an interesting year. We're getting close to 89, which completely turns us into a totally different trajectory. So I think we're in that sweet spot again, where 85 is just this blast peak. And then you kind of follow those footsteps until you get that next one, which is 89, which is Batman, that totally changes everything.
Yeah.
And so it'll be fun in these next couple of years to just kind of see how do things follow along these trajectories, and are there any hints of where things are going to go as well, or does just Batman just show up and just take a left turn, which it kind of does. So. All right, thank you to Jesse. Thank you to Scott.
I'm just going to read a quote from Big Trouble in Little China.
Okay.
This is, I think it's the egg character.
Yep.
And he's explaining what he's talking about Lopan.
Yes.
And he says, he has spirit medium powers, like the immortals. His flesh and his bones are atomized. He becomes a dream. To which Kurt Russell responds, "What?"
I was going to do my favorite line.
Yeah.
You mean the David Lopan that is chairman of the National Orient Bank and owns Wing Kong Import-Export Trading Company, but who is so reclusive that no one's laid eyes on the guy for years? Who the hell are you talking about anyway?
This the guy who does this and this and this and this. Who are you talking about? Are you kidding me? I just said it.
And with that, we're done.
Oh my gosh. I've been to Tom Cruise's house.
In the area.
Cross Lake.
The
Yeah,
Whitefish,
Lake,
yeah, that way. It was weird.
Yeah?
What'd you do?
When I did water treatment, I was still in high school. And
Not Tom Cruise.
So the owner's like, "Oh yeah, there's this kid. The caretaker's gonna meet you there, and they'll let you in the gate, and then go and change the water filtration unit and the bar downstairs." I'm like, "Okay." So I get there, they let me in. Nice garage, sports cars. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, this is great." Porsches and going to the house, right? Walking through the house with the caretaker, and there's pictures of Nicole Kidman all over the place.
Just everywhere.
Like, what the hell? This guy's got a fetish.
Well, that's what. And so we're going downstairs to the bar, and there's all these wedding pictures of Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman, and I'm like, this guy's fucking obsessed with Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman. And anyways, went and did my thing and left, and then I got back to the shop, and the owner's like, "So, what do you think of Tom Cruise's place?"
Oh man.
Like, that explains a lot.
Yeah, you didn't tell me that beforehand. I would have taken so much stuff.
I would have stole that family photo and made my house weird and creepy. You know what we didn't talk about?
Didn't talk about how they carried the telephone into the complex when they broke in for the first time.
No.
Wang and Jack Burton.
No, I don't remember that.
They pretended they're fixing the telephone system, so he's carrying a telephone. Where's that main router panel anyway?
It is great. He's
Last time we were here.
I love that we got a plan.
Yeah.
Lets you know the plan is coming. I'm going to show you the plan. And then they go in and that's the plan. I'm just going to let ourselves in.
Yeah.
Kim Cattrall.
Yeah, again.
We didn't talk about Kim Cattrall at all either.
No,
sorry, Kim. Sorry to all our women viewers.
Fantastic. She does a great job.
What are the odds? 2 green-eyed ladies.
2 green-eyed ladies.
I like the part where all the ladies have been captured, and so they're all in their cages, and the reporter there is just like getting to write her story or whatever, but then Kim Cattrall is just fucking like gagged up and it's like tied up. It's like even they got annoyed of her.
Gracie Love. She does. I can't show my face around. She always complains that she can't show her face anywhere. Yet nobody ever recognizes her once in the
Not one time. Not one time. Yeah, and actually, I was really interested to find out that Kim Cattrall was going and doing theater during this as well. So she would get done filming and then go and do actual theater, which I guess was her thing.
Okay,
that was I never would have guessed in a million years.
The Porky's lady,
the lady with her boobs out in Sex in the City all the time. Never would have thought it. But I guess, yeah, she was big into the theater, and this allowed her to then go do that because she got to pay the bills. So you'd go do the film and then get to do what she wanted to do, which was perform live for people, which is crazy. I never would have got that from her.
No.
Especially from this role.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was super hot in this movie.
Always super hot.
Always super hot, but this might be peak.
I'll give you that.